Most people spend years working for money without ever fully understanding how money actually works. They focus on earning, saving, and spending, but rarely step back to understand the principles that determine whether they will build wealth or stay financially stuck. This is not because they lack effort, it is because these concepts are rarely taught clearly. When you understand how money really works, your decisions begin to change, and those decisions shape your financial future over time. 1. Income does not equal wealth. A common misunderstanding is the belief that a high income automatically leads to wealth. While income is important, it does not determine financial security on its own. Wealth is not defined by how much you earn, but by how much you keep and grow over time. It is possible for someone with a high income to spend most of what they earn and build very little long-term security. At the same time, someone with a more modest income can accumulate wealth by consistently saving and investing. The difference lies in behaviour. Income creates opportunity, but habits determine the outcome. 2. Expenses expand with income. As income increases, spending often increases alongside it. This pattern is known as lifestyle inflation. When people begin earning more, they naturally feel justified in upgrading their lifestyle. This can include better housing, more expensive purchases, or higher daily spending. While some improvement in lifestyle is reasonable, constant upgrades can prevent financial progress. Instead of creating a gap between income and expenses, the gap stays the same or even disappears. Over time, this pattern makes it difficult to build savings or investments, even with higher earnings. Controlling this tendency is essential for long-term growth. When income increases but expenses remain stable, the extra money becomes a tool for building wealth, rather than maintaining a more expensive lifestyle. 3. Compounding takes time. Compounding is one of the most powerful forces in finance, but it is often misunderstood because its effects are not immediate. In the beginning, growth appears slow and almost unnoticeable. This can make it feel as though saving or investing is not making a meaningful difference. However, compounding works by building on itself over time. Small gains begin to generate additional gains, creating a cycle of growth that accelerates as time passes. The longer money remains invested, the more powerful this effect becomes. This is why patience is critical. Many people give up too early because they expect quick results. Those who understand compounding focus on consistency and allow time to do the work. These first concepts highlight a simple pattern. Financial success is not about quick wins. It is about understanding how money behaves and aligning your habits with that reality. 4. Saving is not investing. Saving and investing are often treated as the same thing, but they serve very different purposes. Saving is designed to protect money. It provides security and ensures that funds are available when needed. Investing, on the other hand, is designed to grow money over time. Keeping money in savings accounts may feel safe, but it often limits long-term growth because the returns are relatively low. Investing introduces risk, but it also creates the potential for higher returns over time. Understanding when to save and when to invest is essential. Savings provide stability, while investments create progress. Both are important, but they should not be confused. 5. Debt can work for or against you. Debt is often viewed as something entirely negative, but its impact depends on how it is used. Some forms of debt can support long-term growth, while others can limit financial progress. The key difference lies in whether the debt helps generate value or simply supports consumption. Debt used for short-term spending, such as high-interest credit cards or unnecessary purchases, often creates a financial burden. Interest accumulates and reduces the amount of money available for saving or investing. In contrast, carefully managed debt that supports income growth or long-term value can be beneficial when used responsibly. The direction of debt matters. If it helps you move forward, it can be a tool. If it pulls you backward, it becomes a constraint. 6. Cash flow matters more than price. Many people focus on the price of something when making financial decisions, but price alone does not tell the full story. What matters more is how that decision affects your cash flow over time. Cash flow refers to the money coming in and going out on a regular basis. An expensive purchase that generates ongoing value or income may be more beneficial than a cheaper option that creates continuous costs. Similarly, a low upfront cost can still become expensive if it leads to high long-term expenses. Evaluating financial decisions through the lens of cash flow provides a clearer understanding of their true impact. 7. Time is your biggest advantage. One of the most misunderstood aspects of building wealth is the importance of time. Many people believe that success comes from finding the perfect moment to invest or act. In reality, starting early and staying consistent is far more powerful than trying to time the market perfectly. Time allows compounding to work more effectively. Even small amounts of money can grow significantly when given enough time. Delaying action often reduces this advantage because it shortens the period available for growth. Starting early does not require perfection. It simply requires consistency. These concepts reveal that money is not just about numbers. It is about understanding how decisions behave over time and how small choices shape long-term outcomes. 8. Emotions drive bad. Financial decisions. Many financial decisions are influenced more by emotion than logic. Feelings such as excitement, fear, stress, or comparison can lead to choices that do not align with long-term goals. Impulse purchases often provide short-term satisfaction, but they can reduce the ability to save and invest consistently. Emotions also play a role in larger financial decisions. Fear can cause people to avoid investing, while overconfidence can lead to unnecessary risk. Learning to recognize these emotional patterns allows for more controlled and intentional decision-making. When decisions are guided by clear principles rather than temporary feelings, financial outcomes tend to improve. 9. Most people buy liabilities. Thinking they are assets. Another common misunderstanding is the difference between assets and liabilities. An asset is something that adds value over time or generates income. A liability is something that costs money to maintain or decreases in value. Many purchases are made with the belief that they represent progress or success, when in reality they create ongoing expenses. Items such as expensive cars, lifestyle upgrades, or unnecessary luxuries often require continuous spending without providing long-term financial return. Understanding this distinction changes how money is used. When more resources are directed toward assets rather than liabilities, financial growth becomes more sustainable. 10. Consistency matters more than intensity. Building wealth does not depend on occasional large actions. It depends on small actions repeated over time. Many people attempt to make dramatic financial changes for short periods, but struggle to maintain them. This inconsistency limits long-term progress. Consistent habits, even when they seem small, create steady improvement. Regular saving, disciplined spending, and ongoing investing gradually build momentum. Over time, these repeated actions produce results that are difficult to achieve through sporadic effort. Consistency creates reliability, and reliability leads to growth. Why this matters. Behavior greater than knowledge. Understanding these concepts changes how financial decisions are made. Instead of reacting to situations, you begin to approach money with intention and awareness. Each decision becomes part of a larger pattern rather than an isolated action. Money is not only about knowledge, it is about behavior. When behavior aligns with these principles, progress becomes more predictable. The results may not appear immediately, but they build steadily over time. Most people struggle with money because they misunderstand how it works. Income does not guarantee wealth. Expenses tend to rise with earnings. Compounding requires time and patience. Saving protects money, while investing grows it. Debt can either support or limit progress. Cash flow reveals the true impact of decisions. Time is more powerful than perfect timing. Emotions influence choices more than logic. Many liabilities are mistaken for assets, and consistent habits matter more than occasional effort. Wealth is not complicated. It is built by understanding these principles and applying them consistently. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for the latest videos.